Carl Jung quotes that will motivate you. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Every mother contains her daughter and herself, and every daughter, her mother, and every mother extends backwards into her mother, and forwards into her daughter. The bigger the crowd, the more negligible the individual becomes. The true leader is always led. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. Everything is mediated through the mind, translated, filtered, allegorized, twisted, even falsified by it. We are enveloped in a cloud of changing and endlessly shifting images. Art is a kind of innate drive that seizes a human being and makes him its instrument. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. Nobody can fall so low unless he has a great depth. The highest, most decisive experience is to be alone with one's own self. You must be alone to find out what supports you. When you find that you cannot support yourself, only this experience can give you an indestructible foundation. I am looking forward enormously to getting back to the sea again, where the overstimulated psyche can recover in the presence of that infinite peace and spaciousness. Faith, hope, love, and insight are the highest achievements of human effort. They are found, given by experience. Psychological or spiritual development always require a greater capacity for anxiety and ambiguity. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light of meaning in the darkness of mere being. Whatever is rejected from the self, appears in the world as an event. How can I be substantial if I do not cast a shadow? I must have a dark side also if I am to be whole. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. Life itself has no rules, that is its mystery and its unknown law. What you call knowledge is an attempt to impose something comprehensible on life. There are as many nights as days, and one is just as long as the other in the year's course. Wholeness is not achieved by cutting off a portion of one's being, but by integration of the contraries. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Show me a sane man and I will cure him for you. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. 10. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. In all chaos, there is a cosmos; in all disorder, a secret order. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. There's no coming to consciousness without pain. Where your fear is, there is your task. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Mistakes are, after all, the foundations of truth, and if a man does not know what a thing is, it is at least an increase in knowledge if he knows what it is not. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. Madness is not to be despised and not to be feared, but instead, you should give it life. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for a living that suits all cases. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves. An understanding heart is everything in a teacher, and cannot be esteemed highly enough. The reason for evil in the world is that people are not able to tell their stories. If there is anything that we wish to change in the child, we should first examine it and see whether it is not something that could better be changed in ourselves. There can be no transforming of darkness into light, and of apathy into movement without emotion. If we understand and feel that here, in this life, we already have a link with the infinite, desires and attitudes change.